Let's have some students chime in.
Yeah.
You want to give us your feelings on the election. Have a stand up. What's your name? Where are you from?
Vaughn, Los Angeles.
Yeah,
Let's
baby.
hear it for Vaughn from Los Angeles. You go to CSUN?
Yeah.
CSUN student, what year?
Second.
Second year, a sophomore. A wise fool, aren't we all?
He's texting in the middle of the interview. It's great.
I have my question.
Snapping.
Oh, so you have a question?
Yeah.
All right. My question for you is more, how do you feel about all the stuff that Trump said during the election, during the running for the election? And are you afraid of it? How do you feel about all the stuff that he said, and do you believe it?
Okay, so the Young Turks have a partnership with Fusion, and they're going to college campuses and holding forums where they're just discussing things. This one looks kind of empty, and it's in LA, or just outside LA. It's a place called Northridge. It's a hellhole. Okay, you never want to be there. It's in the valley. This is the school Anna went to and apparently teaches at. It's the epicenter of the earthquake in LA in '94, I believe, which rocked my world. Oh, I was frightened that thing was devastating. But I'm on a tangent. This guy Vaughn steps up, and he's ethnic looking. And so they're thinking, let's hear him talk about how he's worried that the new Orange World Order is going to chuck him out of the country or something like that.
I actually want to touch upon. Oh, could I?
No, he wants the floor.
I actually want to touch upon like the kind of immigration and that kind of sentiment on it. Gotcha. So, the rise in anti-immigrant sentiment, that's pretty much it's raised fear amongst our communities and things like that. It brings back memories and history. So, of other leaders, of other groups, people that have rose to power and have done much worse, such as the Young Turks. So, which is
very interesting.
Okay. Yes, it is very interesting. This guy calls them out. Your show is called The Young Friggin' Turks. It's a genocidal group. And the leader of your company denies the genocide. Go look it up. The man's on record denying this genocide, as are millions of Turkish people. And the second he says something against the Young Turks, what does the gay man do? He pulls the mic away immediately. Didn't like what he was saying. He's off script. There must be a glitch in this little brown man. So he shuts him up. That's fantastic. Didn't even let him finish a sentence.
Of other leaders, of other groups, people that have rose to power and have done much worse, such as the Young Turks. So, which is
very interesting. I'm sure it would be very entertaining, but we do want to focus on the election.
I actually do want to quickly respond to that because I think it's an interesting concern.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
No,
So
it's
he
okay.
brought up a question. And
So
Anna's
we worked really hard on this episode, and Morosostera.
All right.
Okay,
so we're going to take a quick break.
Now they're getting heckled. And I can only imagine that guy was speaking Armenian to her, because she started talking some, Wookiee language back at him. So they got totally called out on such a pointless issue. And here's my main point, which I cannot wrap my head around. How hard is it to acknowledge a genocide? I mean, this is not difficult to do. What kind of devious personal issues must you have to not be able to openly talk about something that is a historical fact? It is astonishing. And look how everybody gets uncomfortable. Like, oh, we've got our marching orders from the boss man. Shut it down, go to break.
When we come back, we'll have more questions from the audience, from actual students, after we come back from this.
I don't know what he's saying. So the second it gets real, the second they get called out for by the way, your fucking company name is the exact equivalent of calling your company the Young Nazis. That's not even the Young Nazis, just the Nazis. That is the group who killed 1.5 million Armenians, along with hundreds of thousands of other people of different ethnicities. And they can't even mention it. And how hard would it be? That's the beauty of it. What if you said, look, we refer to ourselves as the Young Turks because they were revolutionaries and it's more about the spirit and the passion. We recognize the Armenian genocide. We think it's terrible, 1,000% against it. It did happen. We have to be knowledgeable about it. We have to understand how and why it happened so that it never repeats itself again. And we have to respect the Armenian people and condemn the Turkish government for not publicly acknowledging this thing. No, they don't do that at all. Watch when they come back from break, Anna tries to put a cherry on top of this. In only the bitchy chihuahua way that Anna can. Watch.
back to the Young Turks on Fusion. I'm Anna Kasparian, a proud Armenian, about to talk about the future of the Democratic Party.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's talk about democracy.
Yeah, you really solved that one. Nobody noticed it. You went to break and what were we talking about? What was the issue? Oh, you're a proud Armenian, are you? Right, just like I'm a proud Jew who's leading my fellow Jews into a gas chamber. But did I say I'm a proud Jew? Did everybody catch that? I'm a proud Jew. And I belong to a talk show called The Nazis. And my boss doesn't recognize the Holocaust. I'm a proud Armenian who's about to completely pivot off the topic and avoid the drama and the interesting thing that was happening in the room. And I bet you they escorted that guy out. I bet you that's what happened. Not only did they shut him up, instantly killed his mic, they shut him up and booted him out. Once again, shame on the Young Turks. The actual group and this imbecilic group. Kinda sucks when you're a bunch of amateurs trying to play make-believe news people on the old computer screen and amateur web designers from Germany are exposing you. I shouldn't even be amateur. I could and should be pro at this. Instead, I'm out gallivanting around the world watching Conor McGregor fights and sucking German teat. But don't get it twisted. I could do this if I wanted to, but I don't want to. You know what I want to do? Oh, I'll tell you. I want to mix up the XX with DMX in a little song I like to call The XX Gon' Give It To You. Now watch this. You're welcome.
Don't get it twisted. This rap shit is mine, motherfuckers. A fucking game. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing. It's what you hearing. Listen. X gon' give it to ya. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to ya. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop-out and stainless steel. Go hard getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if he did. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am right, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I'll break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved. Bitch, and that's on a light day. I'm getting down, down. Like a nigga said freeze, but won't be the one ending up on his knees, bitch, please. If the only thing you can't steal was came out to play, stay out my way, motherfucker. We gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. He ain't never gave nothing to me, but every time I turn around, cats got their hands out, wanting something from it. I ain't got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it at that, cause I ain't with it. Hit it with full strength. I'm a jail nigga, so I face the world like a girl in the bullpen. You against me, me against you. Whatever, whenever, nigga, fuck you gon' do. I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Only nigga that you know who can chill, come back and get the streets open. I've been doing this for 19 years. Niggas wanna fight me, fight these tears. I put in work and it's all for the kids. But these cats done forgot what work is. They don't know who we be looking, but they don't know who they see. Nigga, first we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. Hey yo, where my niggas at? I know I got them down in the greens, give them love and they give it back. Talk too much for too long. Don't give up, you're too strong. Love to the wild, wild hunters. Shout out to niggas that done it. And it ain't even about the dough. It's about getting down for what you stand for, yo. For real. We gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya.